mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get one or two over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Fernando Tatis Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Tatis waits. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
Tatis is so athletic. He probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
That's down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one missed.
3-2.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him swinging.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Luis Arraez stands in. And first offering is fouled off. Out to short. Betts. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, and with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Diving, makes the grab.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Ha-Seong Kim. And there's a foul ball. And that drops in for a strike. Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's Mookie to hit. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And
One
Mookie
ball,
takes.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And a 1-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. And a base hit up the middle. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Freddie Freeman in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And now it's even up.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Betts, the lead runner, out at second. Ohtani over at first with 1 away. Up and in, 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Puts it away for the out. And up to the plate is Will Smith. That's hard hit on the line. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. One runs in. Another comes in to score. It's 2-0. He's safe at third. It's a 2-run triple.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they pick up a pair here, both coming on this 2-run triple. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back after this. New inning getting started, and here comes Xander Bogaerts. Ohtani back to work. Line drive. 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Jake Cronenworth, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that is downstairs. And the count is 2-0. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it. And that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Throw on to Freeman. Awesome play there. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And that one finds its way through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Jason Hayward in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That's a laser base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Batting ninth,
Martin Maldonado up to hit.
Maldonado.
And a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2 is the count.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. So that's 3 straight hits with 2 outs, and the bases are loaded.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Tatis swings through it for strike 1. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. That misses, and now it's even 1-1. That one the other way. They take the force out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Bottom of the inning. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. There's a strike. Hernandez in his 8th season, 32 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Next offering is in for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Maldonado makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Tommy Edman at the plate. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. And it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked. Dodgers down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Top half of the 3rd inning, and here's the first baseman, Luis Arraez. And that one hit to first. Freeman takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting third baseman Manny Machado.
And now it's Manny Machado. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one ripped. That's back there. That one is gone. He'll touch them all. It's 2-1.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Base is empty, 1 away. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
And he gets tied up right there. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hit in the air out to center field. Edman makes the grab for the second out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Bogaerts at the plate now as he chases after that one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a foul out of play. Struck him out swinging. Gets to it on to first. That completes the strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Ha-Seong Kim. Tap foul at the plate.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that one fouled off.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Nobody out. Runner at first. The shortstop takes a ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Kim gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Inside. And it's 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Ohtani, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. That one fouled off. First and second, no outs. Here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball.
And that one gets away at the plate. In there safely. Both runners move up, 2 in scoring position now. And that takes away the double play.
Got to take advantage of this opportunity now because of the wild pitch. They've got 2 runners in scoring position. Good time for the hitter to lock in, put the ball in play hard somewhere.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Down the line. And a foul ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many.
That smash towards center. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 3-1.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Muncy in the box now. No balls and a strike. Foul ball there. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch. That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Padres 1. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. Up and in. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Gavin Sheets now at the plate. A single his first time. Fought off foul. Not close with that one. And that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Not even close there. And a count 2-1. That one is absolutely belted. Going back. Gone. So he goes the opposite way with that one. It's 3-2.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Here's Jason Hayward, and he's already singled in this game. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off. He was late. Good eye right there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Got him swinging. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Martin Maldonado digs in now. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count. Ball 1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. That's out number 2. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And the sweeper is off the plate. And it's fouled away. And there's a ball. Stays alive. Next one off the plate inside. And that's ball 3. And he grounds one to the right side. Whips it to first. And that is that. So all set for the start of the inning. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Ohtani back to work. And there's a foul ball. Tatis, a former All-Star, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. So digging in, Luis Arraez. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch swinging.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
The Padres down by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Inside, almost got him. This one in the air, center field. Edman in position. Makes the catch. 2 down. Here's Machado. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Number 86 looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Knack, a right-hander, loosening up as well.
1-1.
That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Headed towards the corner. Pajes makes his way towards it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Down to the dirt. Swing and a miss. Catcher has it. Fires to first. In time. The 2-3 strikeout ends. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Ha-Seong Kim. Strike 1. Oh and 2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. First pitch just misses.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. Here comes the manager out of the... So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Jeremiah Estrada.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. 2 away. So now it's Freddie Freeman. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Outside corner, there's a strike. In for a strike, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Out number 3. So the Dodgers leave 1, but they're up 3-2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, number 86.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And there's 1 away. Here's Xander Bogaerts.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Edman going after it. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Cronenworth lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Luis Garcia appears to be getting loose. Garcia, the lefty, warming up as well.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Makes the catch, inning over. Nothing doing here this half. Back here in L.A., bottom of the 6th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Late swing, foul to the left.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Fights it off, he'll see another. 1 down, base is empty. It's through for a hit. And now Teoscar Hernandez. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Just missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Got it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for L.A. and it remains a 3-2 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Gavin Sheets. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the grab, 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Jason Hayward, 1 for 2.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
And a foul ball. Holding on to a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that is out of play. Outside with a breaking ball. And a curve is down and in. Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And the tying run is on base. And I think Dave Roberts. Luis Garcia on the pitch here.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And here is Luis Arraez. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom of the 7th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. Outside low, and it's 1-0. And that one fouled off. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels. Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Just missed. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Score holds at 4-3. And we're back. Manny Machado up to the plate.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
Garcia, a 6'2 righty, 240 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Garcia back to work. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to short. Bats up with it. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 3 in this one. On the ground. And foul ball. That one not close. And 1-1. Headed towards the corner. Pages on his way over. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And there's 2 down. Here comes X to the plate. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. Two outs. Strike 2.
Yeah, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
And that one almost got him. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And downstairs. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Jason Adams.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Next offering is in for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. And here's Freddie Freeman, known for his late inning heroics. And that drops in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Here comes Max Muncy. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Just
I got
missed.
1 ball, 1 strike. That's a ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. The tag at third, and he's out. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. Dodgers go down quietly. Still down a run. It's 4-3. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Alex Vesia.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Cronenworth now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Number 78 up and throwing. Knack getting cranked up as well. And a big swing and a miss.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Way inside. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Next is the designated hitter, Gavin Sheets. He's already homered in this game. Look out! And it hit him. So up next, Jason Hayward, 1 for 3. And that's outside. Ball 1. And another ball.
No, he's really working him away, this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
2 on, 1 out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Martin Maldonado. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
And that one fouled off. On the ground left side. 6, 4. He's out. 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine, and now it's Max Muncy. Robert Suarez comes out trying to close it out.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
1-run game, bottom 9. The high heat, too much on that one. And next for L.A., Teoscar Hernandez. Tap foul at the plate. Left field. Hayward under it. Brings it in. 2 away now. So it's their last chance in this one. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
0-1's the count. No, inside.
Swing and a foul out of play. Suarez is just one strike away. Got him! And that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.